Hello everyone, I'm Ms. Viveshna Sharma, associated with Himali Boarding School, and I hope you all have been following my video on the chapter Excretory System in Humans. In the previous video, we discussed about what are the different types of waste produced in our body, what is excretion, the difference between excretion and egestion, and the structure of the excretory system in humans. Today, we will be discussing about the structure of a nephron. If you remember, in the last video, we had discussed what is a nephron. So nephron, once more, nephron is the structural and functional unit of a kidney. Nephron is the structural and functional unit of a kidney. And if you remember, we had also done the structure of a kidney. I had told you all the kidney consists of an outer darker portion called cortex and an inner lighter portion called medulla. The portion from where the ureter arises is called hilum, and the ureter is wider towards the hilum and it is called pelvis. Today, we will be doing the structure of a nephron. So, what does a nephron look like? Okay, I'll draw the structure here because we'll be needing it. This is the outer cortex, outer darker region called cortex, and it is the inner lighter region called medulla. Now, the nephron has a cup-shaped structure which is followed by a coiled tube. This coiled tube now continues as a U-shaped structure or a U-shaped tube, and then after the U kind of finishes, then again it becomes coiled, and then it joins a long tube. I'll tell you what are the names of these different structures. Now this cup-shaped structure of the nephron is called Bowmans capsule. So the cup-shaped structure is known as Bowmans capsule. Now this first coiled tube is called the first convoluted tubule. It is called the first convoluted tubule or the proximal convoluted tubule. So first convoluted tubule or the proximal convoluted tubule. This U-shaped structure is known as loop of Henle. This U-shaped structure is called loop of Henle. Now this was the first convoluted tubule, so this will be the second convoluted tubule. Second convoluted tubule or the distal convoluted tubule. So the cup-shaped structure, Bowman's capsule, the first coiled tube first convoluted tubule or the proximal convoluted tubule, then the U-shaped structure, loop of Henle. Then we have the second coiled tubule called the second convoluted tubule or the distal convoluted tubule. Now many nephrons, all of them join and form the connecting duct. So many nephrons join the connecting duct. Now, a blood vessel called the renal artery brings blood towards the Bowmans capsule. Okay, now this renal tubule then forms or breaks into the afferent arteriole. This renal artery then breaks to form the afferent arteriole. This afferent arteriole then forms a ball or a coil of blood vessels and then finally comes out as the efferent arteriole. So the renal artery brings waste products with the blood towards the Bowmans capsule. It breaks into the afferent arteriole. The afferent arteriole forms a coil of blood vessels inside the Bowmans capsule and then comes out as the efferent arteriole. This ball or coil of blood vessels is called the glomerulus. So once more, the renal artery brings waste products with the blood towards the kidney. Then they break into afferent arteriole. The afferent arteriole forms a coil or a ball of blood vessels inside the Bowmans capsule and comes out as the efferent arteriole. This coil of blood vessels inside the Bowmans capsule is called glomerulus. The glomerulus and the Bowmans capsule together is called the Malpighian body. So, the glomerulus and the Bowmans capsule, these together are called Malpighian body. Separately, glomerulus, Bowmans capsule, together Malpighian body. Now, how is urine formed? Now, I told you the renal artery brings waste products along with blood. Now, if you see, I have drawn the afferent arteriole much thicker than the efferent arteriole. That means the blood coming inside the glomerulus is more than the blood that is going out. That means the blood flows through huge pressure from a thicker vessel to a thinner vessel. So it passes through the glomerulus under great pressure. So if you squeeze anything, what happens? All the water comes out. If you squeeze a wet cloth, what happens? All the water comes out. So similarly, since here blood is flowing through great pressure, all the waste products enters the Bowmans capsule. Okay, and once it enters the Bowmans capsule under filtration, the process is known as ultrafiltration. Since, why is it called ultrafiltration? Is because it is caused due to great force. The filtration is caused due to great force. Here it is thick, here it is thin, so the blood flows to great pressure inside the glomerulus. Hence, filtration takes place and it is known as ultrafiltration. Now, as this whatever waste products have come out, passes through the proximal tubule, the loop of Henle and distal convoluted tubule. Whatever is required by the body is reabsorbed. So whatever is required by the body is reabsorbed. And finally, when it enters the collecting duct, only when it enters the collecting duct, then it is known as urine. So urine contains all the waste products that has to be removed from the body. So ultrafiltration takes place, absorption of substances required by the body takes place, and finally when it is released into the collecting duct, it is called urine. So I hope, before I end, let me tell you one more thing. The Bowmans capsule, the first convoluted tubule and the second convoluted tubule is present in the cortex, whereas loop of Henle is present in the medulla. Bowmans capsule, first convoluted tubule, second convoluted tubule present in the cortex, loop of Henle is present in the medulla. I hope you all understood how urine is formed and what does the structure of a nephron look like. Please like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you everyone.